Who are you looking forward to playing? Are there any rivals out there that get you a little more amped up to play than other teams?
Yeah, I don't feel like we really have any rivalry. So I feel like every team has a target on our back when we go play them. Like teams try to dethrone us since we just won the 3v3 championship and the tournament. So I feel like we just had a sense where we just got to take everybody serious, like me and spoke on, and just prepare for everybody the same way. But we don't.
It's time to introduce the starting five for your Los Angeles.
Welcome to 2K Sports. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. And for the Lakers. They've got Jackson out there with Davis. And it's Daniels in at the 4. And the Spurs start out with the ball. And this is one of the most heated rivalries in the league. Clark, two teams that know each other very well.
Boy, I tell you, there is another level of electricity when these teams meet, B.A. We can feel it. It's palpable. The fans are into it. The players are into it. It's just turned up a little bit more.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Camby. Pass to McGrady. Here's Miller. Here's Weber. And that one no good to start off the night. Jackson outside. And we're about a minute into the first. Pass to Daniels. Tipped away. Here's Miller. Here's Wade. No luck on that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Daniels. Jackson, the pass to Johnson. Down low. Here's Davis. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Look at AD, and you know he's taken his share of contact over the course of his career. And quite honestly, that just comes with the territory when you're a dominant offensive player like him.
At the line for two.
Shoot two.
That one's off.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
He does not get the second one. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Here's Weber. Pass to Miller. Here's Wade. Here's McGrady. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Weber. Second shot opportunity. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Here's Roy. Outside Johnson. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Wade. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Jackson finds Johnson. Here's Roy. Jackson outside. Davis with it. Fades and shoots. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Pass to McGrady. Here's Weber. Here's Miller. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Timeout called, the Lakers.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary, fantastic Laker Girl. All right, fans, here comes your Laker Girl. All right, time to cheer on your Laker Girls dance team. Let's go.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Johnson. The Lakers with another miss. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to McGrady. Lets the three fly. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. The Lakers trail. Here's Roy. Here's Jackson. Blocked.
The 9 shots. Weber doing a good job utilizing his length and setting the tone defensively.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Outside Johnson. Throws it up high. Shot clock at 6. Pass to McGrady from deep. The Lakers with a rebound. Jackson for three. They get the rebound. Daniels. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. And here are the Spurs now. Here's McGrady. The three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Roy. Fires from deep. Another shot. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Here's Miller. Out to the right wing. Here's Camby. Here's Miller. Here's Weber. Uses the glass on the layup.
Highly efficient close to the rim is Chris Weber. I mean, he's got a really nice, solid, creative post game.
To the inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
A line change here for San Antonio.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Jackson, shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
Pass to Horford. Doesn't go that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Roy, covered by Johnson. There's the double with Thompson. Here's Ginobili. And again, no good by the Lakers. Here's Ingram. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
A terrific score from the mid-range. Ingram knows how to use his size and touch from there.
Pass to Roy. Puts up a three. Boozer grabs the board. San Antonio has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Minute 32 left to play in the first. Hook loose. Thompson with a steal. Pass to Ingram. Jacks up a three. The Lakers with a rebound. Here's Roy. Here's Ginobili. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Roy, covered by Johnson. Roy can't get it to go. San Antonio leading. Johnson passes to Thompson. Here's Boozer. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hey, guys, really easy to see why Ingram was the second pick in the 2016 draft with plays like these.
Outside Bogdanovich. Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Johnson. Horford outside. Back to Johnson. Up top, Thompson. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Fader on the way. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Jarrett Vanderbilt. Marcus Johnson.
And And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Spurs out in front, leading by 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
13. All right, fans, here comes your Lakers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Well, Los Angeles shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Now here's Johnson. Defense right on him. Right side Vanderbilt. Back to Johnson. He got a piece of it. Over to the wing. Here's McGrady. And it's all from three-point range.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Johnson. On the wing, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. Count it. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Oh, there's the alley! Deflected! And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And so it's San Antonio with it. Pass to Miller. Here's McGrady. Takes the 3. Fires in the triple.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Outside Johnson. Here's Ginobili. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 4 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Here's Davis. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Lakers making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
Bojan Bogdanovich.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's McGrady, covered by Johnson. Over to the left wing. Here's Miller. Off target with the 3. The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history. He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Johnson. He can't get it to go. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's Miller. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's an 8-point San Antonio lead.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Johnson. Outside Johnson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw fouls.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And we got to also mention their intensity on defense so far. I mean, the number of steals they've collected has been substantial.
He's off on the first.
You know, the combination of size, speed, and length that Johnson has, really pretty unique for a point guard.
Jackson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the second free throw is good. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Out to the wing. Here's Miller. He's got 5. Pass to Camby. Right wing. Three-pointer. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
McGrady clearly a shoot-first type of player, which forces defenses to get aggressive with him defensively.
Tracy McGrady, 3 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable athlete. Tremendous bounce and speed and strength. And he continues to get better.
And he's good on the second. And he can't make it 3 for 3. And that one's good. Weber. And the Spurs lead by 11.
Weber doing a nice job fighting on the glass for those second chance point opportunities.
And the Lakers call time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary, fantastic Laker Girl. It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Laker Girl. It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Laker Girl.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Johnson passes to Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Well, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovich, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures, always shoots it well from 3. Bojan can play the 3 or the 4, someone you can really rely on as a teammate.
At the line for the Spurs, Chris Weber taking 2 shots.
First one falls.
In some ways, Chris Webber was an early warning of things to come in the NBA. A big guy with a diverse skill set. Nowadays, that's more of the norm than not.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Pass to Roy. Jackson outside. Back to Johnson. Here's Daniels. And he taps it home with authority.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Bogdanovich following the bucket by the Spurs. 5 on the clock. Here's Johnson. And again, the Lakers, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." PA?
All right, thanks, Allie. The Lakers call timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary, fantastic Laker Girl.
The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to Roy. Johnson against Johnson. Here's Daniels. 5 to shoot. And here's Johnson. Tipped. Here's the break. Here's Miller. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Miller. At the line for 2.
And he drops the first. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. And so he hits both. Now Los Angeles with it, trailing by 19. Johnson passes to Jackson. Here's Chandler. Oh, got a piece of it. Jackson outside. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Johnson. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Magic so adept at taking what the defense gives him. Nice shot.
Here's Wade. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball.
Yeah, communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Klay Thompson.
The Lakers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Johnson passes to Vanderbilt. 1:43 left to play in the first half. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Up top, Johnson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. He was all alone on that one. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Yeah, watching Johnson focus in on his teammates, he does a really nice job, I think, of sensing and feeling when his guy is open.
Ginobili gets the bucket.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Miller. He's got 12. Pass to Boozer. Now Thompson puts it up. The rebound by Chandler. Beyond the arc. Ginobili, no good. The Spurs have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Fires from 14 and too long on the shot. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Roy. Jackson outside. No good on the triple. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Miller. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 14.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Pass to Jackson. No good that time. Here's Johnson. And he starts out with a miss in this one. So as we conclude the first half with a fairly one-sided game, it's the Spurs up 19. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Spurs head coach Greg Popovich. Coach, how do you get this team playing so efficiently at the offensive end?
I beg my butt off constantly. It's embarrassing.
At least the begging's paying off, though. Good luck in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
It's time, everyone. Let's
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And for the Lakers, they're shooting a low 28% so far in this one. We've got Jackson, Davis out there with Johnson, and it's Daniels in at the power forward position. So that's who Darvin Ham starts the second half with. Here's Daniels. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Camby. Here's Miller. Fires the three. Wade misses. Now here's Johnson. Knocks it loose. Here's Roy. Jackson outside from behind the arc. He can't hit that time. Well, the Spurs shooting 41% in this game. Here's Wade, covered by Johnson.
Refusing to let anybody get in his way. That was a physical man's jam by Wade.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Davis. Puts it up from the high post. Daniels controls the rebound and the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Here's Wade. Here's Weber. Rebounded by Daniels.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper. There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Miller, three-pointer off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Roy. Miller pulls it in.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Wade. San Antonio again missing.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Here's Roy. And a miss there on the triple. For San Antonio, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Wade. To the right side. Minutes gone now in the third quarter. Weber, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Roy's shot is good.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
All right, fans, here comes your Laker girl.
Johnson, he's checked in for Jackson. And the Spurs making a change here. Pass to Wade. Here's McGrady. Give him 8 points now. The three is up. Rebounded by Daniels. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And they recover it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Weber, no good. And here are the Lakers. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Roy. He has 7. Back to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll. Beautiful.
San Antonio leading. Pass to Wade. From about 19. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Outside Johnson over Ingram. The shot by Johnson, no good. And the Spurs shooting only 36% so far in this game. Looking to get back on track. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
San Antonio.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
That free throw, no good. The Lakers making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Now here's Johnson. Tight defense on him. The shot misses. San Antonio's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here he goes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling. You can tell.
Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Clock at 4. Pulls up on the wing. The shot that time not on target. San Antonio goes the other way with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Ingram. Rebound, the Lakers.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Here's Johnson. The Lakers with the rebound.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
2 minutes remaining.
It doesn't go for him. Johnson with the defensive effort. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
Not just a floor spacer now. Bogdanovich getting inside there.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Antonio.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
And, you know, Bojan Bogdanovich, not an elite athlete by NBA standards, but he's a live weapon because he can really shoot the ball and put it on the floor.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Outside Ingram. Back to Johnson. Outside Ingram. Elbow shot on the way. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. Outside Davis. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Davis has got 10.
I think this particular play hinges on Davis's shooting ability. But you've got to set him up right, and the basket is virtually guaranteed if you do.
And Boozer gets it to go.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 19-7 run. Back to Johnson. There's 48 seconds left in the third. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Kevin Johnson. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Magic Johnson. At the line for one.
And Johnson, no good on that one. San Antonio's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Miller. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Miller. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. It's both from the stripe. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Roy. Now here's Jackson. Outside Davis. Now Johnson. Clock at 6. And counted from 12 feet. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Tracy McGrady at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. The Lakers trail. Outside Johnson. Outside Davis. It's not going to go for him.
Showing great intensity around the rim. It's part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Launches it. McGrady shot is off. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Pass to Roy from the arc. The shot no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Wade. Shots blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Here's McGrady, defended by Jackson. Here's Weber, banked it in off the glass.
Weber clearly knows how to score through physical defense.
The Lakers with the ball. 8-point game. Johnson with it. To the paint. Here's Jackson. It's tipped. And he recovers it. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Daniels. And finally, that one's good.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
The Spurs have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Miller. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Pass to Daniels. Outside Davis. Here's Roy. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. We're just over 1.5 minutes now into the fourth. Pass to Camby. Here's McGrady. Lots of room. Bullseye! And the Spurs lead by 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Roy. And he dunks it down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 a seed. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Pass to Johnson. And here's Jackson. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Daniels. Off target at the rim.
tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Miller can't get it to go. And the Lakers shooting 35% so far in this one. Here's Johnson. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Oh, the fans are going wild for that one. A highlight reel moment indeed.
Pass to Miller. Fires top of the key. The Spurs rebound. Jackson left side to take the lead. And Camby pulls it down.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Inside. Here's Jackson. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Pass to Roy. Outside Johnson. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Jackson.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
The Lakers trail. Jackson outside. To tie it up. And he hits it to tie the game.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back was about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Pass to McGrady. Here's Miller. 6 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Daniels.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Johnson finds Jackson. Ooh, poked away. Here's McGrady. Pass to Miller. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Johnson. Double clutches. Got a hand on it. Here's McGrady. The kick out to Johnson. Jackson outside. Pass to Roy. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. And again, no good by the Lakers. San Antonio shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's Weber. And it comes off the front of the rim. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run. It's Johnson with a drive. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul. Wayne Wade. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Magic Johnson. One shot.
The free throw drops for Johnson.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter.
Let's make some noise. Heading to the court, the Laker girls. Let's make some noise. everyone. Let's hear it for your Laker girls. It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Laker girls.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, you know, he kept out-dueling the defense over and over. No matter how hard they worked to keep up with him, it didn't faze him. His shooting percentage clearly reflects how unstoppable he was.
Floats one. Johnson with the defensive effort.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Wade to stop the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like the defense's hustle, but Wade smartly turns their efforts against them and draws the foul.
Wade taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own, a dynamite 2-guard who is also a clutch performer.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1.5 minutes left to play in the 4th. Pass to Roy. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Terrific feed that time by Johnson. The moment he sees he's got an open option, he makes the pass.
Goes up with the strike, and that one drops.
In Wade, we trust in the big moments. This guy knows how to get it done by himself in the clutch.
It's Johnson with a drive. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got 11 in the second half.
And this is where you see the magic in Irvin Johnson, an incredible performer in the clutch.
Wade, that's good.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
The Lakers with the ball. The Spurs making their last shot. It's stolen. Pass to Davis. Here's Johnson. Rebound San Antonio. Here's McGrady. Shoots over Johnson. And that one's long. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Davis. Shot clock at 6. And it's good.
AD staring him down and letting him know this ain't over yet.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're losing by 3. 7 seconds left in the 4th quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Here's Miller. A 3 from the inbound. Misses the tray. Here's Wade. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OC, but they come up empty-handed. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you later.
Come on, y'all. Why y'all pressing?
It's an exhibition.
You call that a press?
It's enough for us.
Hey everyone, this season is packed with fun events and drops. First, you want to look good while leveling up. Make sure you're keeping up with the newest apparel in 2K23.
This week, it's October's very own, the OVO drop.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups. The week is starting off right. So with Griffin sitting on the bench, this is who Aaron Spolstra. As on the floor. Bam Adebayo is out there with Butler. And it's Wall. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. And for Brooklyn, we've got Kevin Love. Tim Hardaway is out there with Mullen. And it's Durant. And it's Howard in at the center, filling out the middle. Here we are, opening night, and these players, Steve, are just about as excited as the fans.
You love it, Kevin. Preseason is over. Game one, it starts the real season. And yes, you want to get off to a great start.
Shot clock at 2. Mullen's shot is off. And here's Adebayo. Wall finds Harden. And the shot goes down.
And that's a nice play. Harden sure knows how to use that body and limb inside.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get deep for the challenge.
Thanks so much, David. No coverage, that's Harden.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Harden against Mullen. And there's the pass to Howard. Durant, wide open, he fires. Second chance shot. And Howard with the stuff.
Boy, he carved out a lot of space down low. Dwight Howard's a guy who works to get rebounding position.
Harden outside. Butler against Durant. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo kicks to Harden. Ball against Hardaway. Baseline jumper. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. He'd have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
Harden finds Butler. The tray. The Heat rebound. Outside, Wall. Here's Adebayo. Off target with the jump hook. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Brooklyn. 2 points. That one goes.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
Now here's Butler. Passes it to Harden. Back to Butler. Shoots over KD. They get the rebound. And Shaq with the slam.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Mullen for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Butler. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. And that's going to be a treble. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Heat in 5th.
Getting to the line in this day and age is crucial to long-term success. And their team does a fantastic job at drawing fouls and getting to the stripe.
Hardaway passes to Mullen. Howard up on top. Out to Hardaway. Releases. It's hauled in by the Heat. Last time they met was in Miami.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
The Heat shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
That free throw good from Harden.
And what's incredible about Harden, he can dominate a game with the pass as much as the shots. So defensively, you have to prepare for both.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Dwight Howard. And both free throws good for James Harden.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Now Hardaway near the three-point line. It's Love. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Wall. Butler dishes to O'Neal. He feeds it to Wall. O'Neal trying to break free. And it's Wall. That time the assist by Shaq. And it's a tie ball game.
Man, a strong guard. Wall takes the hit and still can convert.
Hardaway kicks to KD. The pass to Bogut. Outside Mullen. Tipped away. Stolen by Harden. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's O'Neal. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Antonio McDyess is checked in for Love. Robinson comes in for Kevin Durant. Mikal Bridges checked in for Mullen. And Halliburton subbed in for Tim Hardaway. And then for Miami, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Elliott comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Thompson in for John Wall. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
From deep, Harden. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, easy call.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line with 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
You know, when healthy, Blake Griffin is still a force. He's an athletic, multifaceted big man.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. Passes it to Robinson. The Nets working the ball around now. Five to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Halliburton, that's good.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season. So Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Elliott against Robinson. Back to Harden. Pass to Elliott. Here's Thompson. Here is Shaq. Pass to Elliott. Bridges with the steal. Robinson against Griffin. The pass to Halliburton. We've got 1:28 left here in the opening quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Bridges outside. Back to Halliburton. He lobs it up.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. This is it to Elliott. Back to Harden. Dishes it to Griffin. And it's sent back by Bogut.
And with that condor-like wingspan, Bogut says,
Drains it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 9 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Bridges. Right side Robinson. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Griffin.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
From deep, Harden, and again, Miami with the triple.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Pass to Robinson. Can't connect from 13 feet out. James Harden getting it done for the Heat. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this.
Your next.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
The Heat with the lead. So with Griffin sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Donaldson. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Wall, and it's Elliott in a 2-guard. And it's Wall. That time the assist by Adebayo. Wall's got his second basket of the game.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
KD looking around. Hardaway kicks to Mullen. Back to Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Pass to Durant. No good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And sent back by Howard.
Tremendous defensive effort from Dwight Howard. He knows how to get the job done on that end.
Mullen. Rebound by the Heat.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That one is off. As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacings. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
And he's good on the second.
You have to admire Kevin Durant's resilience. Few stars could bounce back from a serious injury like he did and return looking the same.
Now here's Butler. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I think you underestimate the strength of Kevin Durant. Despite his slender frame, able to power through for the and one.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, KD. At the line, one time.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Time to make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets. Once again, the Brooklyn Nets.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. 5th best, the Nets.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Mullen against Elliott. Now the pass to Wall. And again, Miami with the triple.
Not lacking any confidence. When the ball hits Wall's hands, he is ready to let it fly.
Wall against Hardaway. From 13, it's rebounded by Donaldson.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Durant kicks to Mullen. Back to KD. Bobbed up there for Howard. Butler against KD. Count that bucket. And now it's an 11-point Miami lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. And it's sent back by Howard. And he recovers it.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Durant. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Outside Hardaway. They grab their own miss. Love kicks to Mullen. Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Howard. Outside Mullen. The three. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Heat leading by 13. Wall looking for an opening. Here's Adebayo. They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the way up.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
Timeout called the Nets. And Bam Adebayo. Steve, what a force he's become over the years.
He has, Kevin. The impact really started once he became a starter. And you've seen his scoring go to the roof.
A different look for Miami. English, he's checked in for Donaldson. And it's James Harden in for Elliott. Pulls it from the elbow. Hardaway, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
English on the wing. He's guarded by Love. Here's Butler. Over KD. And Durant sends it back.
KD's 7'5" wingspan in action. Swatting that one away.
That bucket in no time at all. Love's got his second bucket of the night.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
And here's Wall. Following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. Pass to Adebayo. Durant against English. And he recovers it. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Miami, Alex English. Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for English. Bridges, he's checked in for the Nets. O'Neal's checked in for Miami. Blake Griffin comes in for Butler. He's perfect from the line this time. Nets trail by 14. Lobbed up there for Howard. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Hardaway against Wall. Harden the pass to O'Neal. Outside Griffin. Clock at 6. Baseline J on the way, and he overshot that one, missing. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Inside, got a piece of it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Carl had a chance to check out stats for Bridges. He had a strong showing last season. Came in about 14 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
Now here's Howard.
Minutes to play. Second quarter.
Here's Hardaway. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Hardaway has got 5.
Well, this is a smart play by Dwight. Doesn't have a shot himself, so he moves the ball.
All with it. 7 points in the game. Knocked away and stolen by Love. In transition, here come the Nets. Basket counts. He's got 7.
Yeah, how about the quick feet there by Hardaway? Terrific at getting to his spot on the floor.
Pass to Harden. English looking around. To the middle. That's good from Shaq on the assist by English. And the Heat lead by 12.
Couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq there, but didn't matter.
Back to Hardaway. There's the pass to Love. Shoots over Griffin. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
Now, here's English. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. That'll put Kevin Love on the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line, 1 shot.
That's good from Love.
Where a guy plays the power forward and sometimes the center spot, he has great touch at the line. Kevin Love is a tremendous face-up shooter.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Shaq's got 10 points.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Love. The putback. Can't throw down the putback. And so it's Miami. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 12 points and 1 rebound. Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
Shaq, is anyone boxing out? I mean, if they didn't box you out like this, you'd have 50 just on offensive rebounds. I mean, they got to put bodies on bodies, or fundamentals.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Howard is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Durant. Then it's Muller. And it's Hardaway in at the point. That's the do for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Nets trail by 11. Durant up top, defended by Butler. Fires from the line. KD's shot is good. KD's got 6 points.
The ball handling from Durant really a key to what sets him apart as a player. He can pull up and break you down.
To the paint, here's Wall. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Wall, no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Now here's Butler. Tim Hardaway missing his last shot. And Shaq gets it to go.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working. And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Wall. 7 points in the game, and they pick up 2. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy. And let's quickly take a look at some stats for Jimmy Butler. Coming off a terrific season. Last season put up about 21 points a game, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. And no secret, he can score the ball. Number 1 on the team last year.
He loves being the go-to guy. You can see it in his swagger. And boy, he sure lit it up last season.
That's good from Durant. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Butler against KD. Unloads from 13. Tries again. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And Shaq with the slam.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Antonio McDyess is checked in for Kevin Love.
With 1 shot.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Outside, KD. Mullen against Harden. Back to Durant. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. That one drops for him. Wall's got 4 this quarter.
And passing lanes just get wider for Wall when he's knocking down jumpers. That's an important shot for him.
Hardaway kicks to Mullen. To the wing right side. Here's Howard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Shaq.
Team second.
The Nets have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
first free throw is good.
I respect how Dwight has adapted his game over the years, starting out as a rookie superstar and becoming a well-seasoned veteran.
And Miami making a change here. Donaldson's checked in. And so Howard nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Miami leading by 7. Wall passes to Donaldson. And here's Harden. Takes a 3. Rebounded by McDyess. Popped up there for Howard. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pushing it up. And it's Wall. That time the assist by Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Butler against Durant. And here's McDyess. Outside Mullen. Just 5 to shoot. Poked away and stolen by Butler. And here we go. It's Butler. Here's Adebayo. A rebound by the Nets. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Durant against Adebayo. Durant, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Wall. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. In 4th, the Heat.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Now here's Durant. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 3. It's tipped. Harden dishes the Wall. Passes to Donaldson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
The free throw drops for Donaldson. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets. Once again, the Brooklyn Nets kids.
Nets trail by 12. Outside Mullen. Pass to Robinson. Now here is Bogut. He's covered closely. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Hits the three-point bomb. Halliburton's got 6.
Bogut is a total team player. Just sensational at getting his guys open looks at the bucket.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Butler. Back to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For McDyess. The shot by Thompson, no good. Brooklyn's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Here's Mullen. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And so English will bring it up for the Miami Heat. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Mullen. Can't connect from short range. The Heat leading by 9. Harden inside the three-point line. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Nets have gone just a bit under 50% for the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Halliburton kicks to Mullen. Bogut trying to get open. And it's Mullen that time on the assist by Halliburton. Mullen's got 5 points in the quarter.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Donaldson. To the inside. English uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
So for the Nets, Love check in for McDyess. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Mullen. Heat also with the sub. Griffin's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now, here is Harden. 12 points for him. English the pass to Harden. And that one drops. Harden's got 14 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Knocks it loose. Thompson against Halliburton. Here's Donaldson. Out to Thompson. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 6 over Thompson. And it's Halliburton missing. Down low. The shot's good from Griffin. And the Heat lead by 15.
It's a rough way to make a living, but somebody has to do it. Blake Griffin absorbing a lot of contact in the painted area.
And so it's the Miami Heat. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll return shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Griffin sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Jimmy Butler is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's O'Neal, and it's Wall, and it's Harden in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Hardaway. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Harden's shot is off.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blanked from deep since.
Durant dishes to Hardaway. The 19-foot shot. Yes, that goes in. So it's Miami now. And the pass to Butler. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Passes it to Adebayo. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Mullins checked in for Brooklyn.
This game is defined by heart and hustle. Bam Adebayo would be welcomed by any coach on any team in any league.
Now here's Mullen. Nets passing it around. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Wall. To the middle. Here's Harden. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Outside Mullen. On the wing, Mullen. Howard trying to free himself up. The second chance effort, and the layup is good.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Heat. 16-point lead. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. O'Neal, the second chance points on the tip in.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Timeout called the Nets.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rushed. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Here is Howard. Outside Hardaway. Pass to KD. Love outside. Oh, good with the triple. The Heat leading by 18. Outside Butler. Outside Wall. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Rebounded by the Nets. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wall against Hardaway. Over to Wall. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Shots good from Butler.
You love how fearless Butler can be, charging through contact to get his shot.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A putback. It's Adebayo with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Left side, Wall. From deep, Harden. Can't hit that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. That's tipped. And the officials call a traveling violation. And nowadays, it seems like players have more opportunities than ever before. But, Steve, does that add to the challenge of balancing on the court versus off the floor?
It does for some individuals, but I love the opportunities that they're getting, and I love they're taking advantage of it. Most of the guys can juggle and balance both.
Now, here's Wall. Over Hardaway. Wall, good.
And something Wall has really worked on. He realizes that his team depends on him to drain that jump shot.
Hardaway finds Durant. Howard with it. To end the drought. It's blocked by Shaq. And he gets it back.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Harden outside. Over Mullen. Tips it. It's good on the putback. O'Neal's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
Hardaway passes to Love. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
The defender out of position. Love smartly taking advantage.
Kevin Love. And out the line, shooting 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets, so parity will always be a factor.
The Nets making a switch here. Halliburton's checked in. The Heat leading by 22. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism, Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Halliburton kicks to Durant. Back to Halliburton. Outside Mullen. The pass to Howard. Shot clock at 5. And Adebayo sends it back.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Wall passes to O'Neal. Back to Wall. To the inside. Harden. And the jam by Harden.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Christie comes in for O'Neal, and it's Brown in for James Harden. Here's Christie. Back to Wall.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Passes it to Christie. Here's Wall, defended by Cheeks. Outside, Wall. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now, here's Cheeks. Robinson down low. Defended by Christie. Will it go? Robinson, that's good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Miami.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
That's breathing a huge sigh of relief, guys. They're on their way to a win here, avoiding losing all 4 games of the season series.
Now, here's Cheeks. And Adebayo sends it back. Wall finds Brown. Back to Wall. Divac against Adebayo. Pass to Brown. And there's another one for the Heat.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Outside Robinson. Offensive rebound. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Bam, it was a shootout early, but the Heat defense finally kicked in. So what changed?
I think we really started to lock in. We really started to focus and started communicating and sacrificing for each other. So that's how we started locking in and started feeding off of each other's energy.
Yeah, you finally look like yourselves, man. And congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.